But you know what they say about traps. We don't need them.
Shall we prepare a little surprise for them?
Sure, why not? I have a ton of traps in my inventory.
Out of traps.
Take cover up there, behind that wall.
Get to the high ground. Only morally,
Here
though.
they are.
That's not high.
Let's make it hurt, shall we?
Kill Gahoon's cultists.
Come on, then.
As the sun provides. Plain heart. Well, that was entertaining, but I suspect we're not done.
Yeah, like we barely killed any of them.
More of the bastards. Get ready.
Overwatch! Mate, did I place the traps too close together? No, I just placed one of them off the track so they didn't walk into it.
She went that way.
What?
Well, now, seems like we'll take a bit of a sweat.
Really? That was it?
Good find.
Might as well pick up the trap again.
Got too much already.
Okay, it looks like...
I don't want to jinx it, but we might be in the clear. A bit late, aren't we, gentlemen?
Sorry, ma'am. The boat's waiting.
Damn, I spoke too soon.
This one's mine. Get to the boat.
You know, this time I think I might be out of my league. If anything happens to her, I will be very cross.
We're not going anywhere.
She'll be very cross. Predictable. Give me that. Fuck, missed. Ow, that actually really hurt. Well, we need that gun. The fuck the gun land? There it is. should have dodged. Didn't think it would hit me though. Oh, I see. So the Carja, so like the people she left me with me betrayed me. Okay, teleports on top of you, nothing personnel, kid. Oh, for fuck's sake, I picked it up and it didn't shoot. What is that noise? I didn't store enough. Almost pushed its way down to the beach.
Not exactly a royal barge, is it? Oh well, defectors can't be choosers. Let's get aboard, shall we?
I'm surprised this thing even floats.
You've done a good thing. Maybe even ended a war.
Maybe. But my war just keeps going.
My brother, welcome home. You have nothing to fear. You are now under the protection of the Sundom. My protection. As is your mother, she will not be harmed. You have my word, the law of the sun. Aloy, it seems I see your influence everywhere.
I am a main
You've done
character.
so much for the Sundom, and it will always be appreciated. You have my thanks. May you walk in the light.
appalling. I spent 2 years in the Forbidden West setting this up, and the redhead gets all the credit?
I'm still getting paid, right?
You'll be lucky if I let you live. I couldn't have done this without you. When we meet again, I'll give you a proper thanks. I promise.
Swiggity swooty. Okay. There are those who are among. Yeah, it's not too far.
Regret not stopping.
How much more do we need? We need 2 more skill points.
Damn it. We all have our place in the order of things.
Well, it really is very close to the capital. The geese among us. What is that? It's there.
No, I'm awake and alert.
We're gonna have to go off and look at that thing at some point. If I can remember to. And if the story doesn't just take us there. Why couldn't you just complete this quest where we were before? Like, we met with the Sun King.
Amazing.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Boy.
I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in these papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Derval used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Errand, wait. Remember that no one hates Derval more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please.
That clipping wall.
When we spoke, Aaron didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
Immensely. She was in agonizing pain.
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Derval and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
Where is this warehouse? Good positioning in the city. The hunger, it never ends.
Needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
The Hunter's Lodge.
You've done us a great service.
Oh, wrong way.
Now I'm going to do you one. Find a Karja tailor and
I boarded the door.
This is the place. You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
Wow. Quite a kick. It's a trap, though.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
I'd be more worried about the one on the ceiling. Oh, it's only a second bomb.
That's a lot of blaze.
It's actually not that
bomb
much.
Downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Derval promised. Smoke will darken the sun. As the city goes up in flames, there's gotta be a way to stop it. Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. Take it apart, a booby trap will set it off. It's a bomb, all right. Well crafted.
Who's the bomb?
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
So, is that thing gonna go off?
Something's dripping from the ceiling. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller.
Might have fucked the...
The captain needs you inside.
Yeah, but for some reason...
Shouldn't you be back inside with the captain?
If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong.
It'll still explode. Is that really such a good idea?
Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force, I'm good at that. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
Mate, whoever's below there. Poor public.
We did it! Dervahl's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Dervahl said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Dervahl's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Boot tracks, with just a bit of blaze in them.
There are fish among us.
Did you hear that blast?
Hurry up!
Are we under attack?
Get to the fire and set up a bucket line!
Yeah, so his plan is to blow up this, clapping cheeks so loud every guard is alert to it and
What happened?
fails to
Haven't heard
protect.
blast like that since the
A
liberation.
moment of your time,
Plays.
Outlander?
Hmm?
Not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Ah, you're back. Did you bring me something lovely?
Unfortunately not.
Till we meet again. Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives.
Stock up.
Come, let's talk it over.
There's smoke rising from the edge of the mesa.
Wait, is this the Hunters Guild?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Dervahl's hideouts. This must be where Dervahl assembled the dead, tunneled through the wall. Dervahl did find a way into the palace.
Right.
Wish I could be there to see the sun god on his knees.
Quit carping, you chump.
They know I'm here now.
Armor's not enough.
Oh shit, he's got his stupid sonic
Look
blaster.
at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Mariden, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
Save this for later.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
Oh yeah.
We have a problem.
Oh, it's a sonic blaster, not a...
Can we finish this?
Oh, he barely has that much health.
Yes, wench.
Got one right here.
Whoa, I hit him so hard he went through the time space. He went through the gates of time.
Ready to die?
It's not over yet, Nora.
You're kind of a pussy bitch.
Ram Tinker will tell you. Always have a
About to get loud.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
That is old world speak right there.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous glinthawks! I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way!
Sure about that, it sounds like there might be. Okay, nope, there are more.
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you!
Oh, for fuck's sake, burn, please.
these things, because there's more in the way.
No, it actually lived.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go
Just
ahead.
break his knees.
I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up.
Break his kneecaps.
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Ploy was kind of shit.
Atop the Hunter's Lodge.
Oh, woman!
A moment of your time, Outlander?
I do not have a moment to get spare.
These aren't goods.
Mate. Oh, this is the prism.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see, I'm busy. I get it. You want to rub it in? Well, it's not working.
You just got wrecked. All cancer.
Fine goods for a fair price.
A moment of your time, Outlander?
I'm sorry, I don't have a moment. So guys, we did it. We imprisoned a guy who did a really shitty ploy. It was not very good. Honestly, I believe we probably did more damage by pushing that thing onto an infected street. Hello there.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Mariden. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram and Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one.
Everyone knew.
Derval. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames.
I did burn up a street.
You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
Oof, like you use Orisa. I'm not a substitute.
Might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa, a woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa, including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings. I will be forever grateful to you, Aloy. And in time, I'd like to get to know you better. Shall we leave it at that, then?
If you want.
I know who attacked the Nora. A faction of Shadow Karja called the Eclipse. They're digging up ancient machines, weapons they want to use to strike Meridian. I've been to their base, to the west. When they come, it will be from that direction.
I see. What you're saying echoes whispers I've heard from Marad. A Shadow Karja splinter group, corrupted machines across the land. I will order improvements to our fortifications along the western bluff of the city. When will the attack come, do you know?
Bossy your defenses, hurry.
Keep me informed if you learn more.
Damn, I have more things to ask, didn't I? Yeah, we still have Derval to ask.
What exactly will happen to Derval?
He'll be auctioned.
He'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings.
Well, yeah, his sound blast is pretty cruel.
Derval is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
I have to go.
I understand.
Let's talk to the Blameless, or whoever it is. No, it's you instead.
Aloy. I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Derval on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me?
I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Derval.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Derval?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, It won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even 2.
2? Huh. She likes me.
He thought he was up. That was his chance. His chance to be a big shot. Well, it looks like we've done everything again. I guess that we'll just go in the thing. And then more quests will open up. I assume. I had a feeling that it ended here, but maybe it ends here and start, like... Maybe you have come back here again later and it ends there. Then... Because we still have 2, like, places, like, old world places to go to. But we needed to get everything done probably before we did this anyway. Because maybe all the quests which we had currently would have been, like, failed.
Now Eton's been snatched away? How much must we endure?